Forum kembali lagi dan dekat-dekat ujung minggu ni saya masih lagi terus membawa untuk anda tetamu-tetamu istimewa. Kali ini kalau semalam berkaitan dengan hoki Piala TNB 2020 dan hari ini fokus kita akan beralih kepada Futsal SAS International Cup 2020. Untuk itu bersama dengan saya dua tetamu istimewa. Seorangnya merupakan Tengku Fahad Muazzam Shah almarhum Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah, Presiden Pahang Rangers FC, dan juga seorang lagi adalah Yohei Iwasaki, Versando Esport Club yang juga merupakan joint organizer untuk kejohanan ini. Apa khabar? Thank you so much for being here, Tengku. Thank you, Yohei, for being here. So let's talk a little bit more about the futsal competition. Okay, so we know the Futsal SAS International Cup 2020 will kick off the 22nd to 23rd. So maybe, Tengku, you could share with us the challenges that you face making this happen in the first place.
Firstly, thank you so much for having us on the show.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Astro, for agreeing to be the official broadcast partner for the SAS International Cup in its first edition in this year. Everything happened so fast. We really planned the concept late last year. And from there, Yohei, my partner from Japan, he got in touch with a couple of teams in the J League. And they fortunately agreed to come, and I managed to reach out to a contact of mine in Thailand, and we managed to bring probably one of the biggest and most famous futsal teams in Asia, Chonburi, so we are very grateful. And there have been a few challenges, I guess, because this is our first year hosting such a prestigious tournament in the name of my late father, almarhum, Tuanku Sultan Ahmad Shah. So hopefully we'll make it a great showcase for not just Pahang fans, but for futsal fans in Malaysia.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to be an event to be remembered for sure.
Hopefully.
Also, going to Yohei, talking about the challenges and the sponsorship and things like that, the logistical issues that you face, coming up with any sort of tournament, I'm sure you always do face challenges. So maybe you could share with us a little bit about what you've been facing as the joint organizer so far.
Okay, so at first my English is not enough, but I will try my best. And
it's okay.
Thank you for inviting us in here, and thank you for Astro everything. When I opened my company in Malaysia, our target is youth development. Then at young ages. Futsal is a great way to improve the understanding and the football skills.
Yeah.
Then the concept is so simple.
Right.
Just smaller pitch and the smaller balls, and so the players will improve a lot and they learn a lot from the futsal things.
Right.
And so by organizing about this SAS International Tournament Cup, so we can build a futsal interest and the futsal international tournament.
Yeah.
So this is no better way to make a relationship than through the common interest.
Right.
So this is how we can make a relationship between Malaysia and Japan through the football and the futsal.
Right. First, I got to say your English is excellent.
Okay,
but looking at like I'm sure there are certain objectives that you wanna make sure sort of comes through. You're passionate football fans yourselves. Let's talk about the fact that the organizing of this esport club as its joint organizer. What are the differences that you think will be brought into the competition other than any other regular futsal event?
I think having a strong partner like Yohei's company, it allows us to bring some of the top teams from Japan. Although, of course, the planning this year was a bit rushed and we really wanted to make it happen before the start of MPFL this year. So I guess the idea is to start small and then hopefully next year we can build on this tournament. And maybe invite more Malaysian teams from MPFL and maybe even invite more Japanese teams as well, along with other Asian countries as well. And we want it to be a fixture in the futsal calendar. So we want it to be a showcase every year.
Right.
So everyone will look forward to this. All futsal fans, not just in Malaysia, but in Asia and in the ASEAN region, will look forward to this tournament.
So this is going to be the very first one, but you're
Yes.
looking at making it like a household name in future,
Yes,
right? Masih lagi sempena Futsal SAS International Cup 2020 buat pertama kali dianjurkan, tapi kita mendoakan ini akan berterusan lagi untuk meningkatkan kesedaran dan minat orang ramai terhadap futsal. Kita dah tahu ramai memang minat bola sepak ni secara secara khususnya, tapi futsal ni sedikit sebanyak dah mula mendapat tempat di Malaysia pada ketika ini. Dengan itu masih lagi bersama dengan Tengku Fahad dan juga Yohei Iwasaki, dan mereka adalah penganjur utama untuk kejohanan futsal ini. Dan going back to Mr. Yohei, I would like to know your personal opinion on the fact that Malaysia being, and you yourself bringing your business here, in other words, and also doing this futsal tournament. How do you see the platform that is Malaysia for football, futsal in general?
Okay, I'm very interesting to came in here in Malaysia. That because I've been more than 40 countries in my football career. But when I came in Malaysia, like a very exciting to see the Malaysian futsal and the football potential. Yes.
Right. So when you look at the scene, like Malaysian football fans do follow the J League from time to time. In fact, I think JDT, one of our teams, had a friendly match recently with Vissel Kobe, if I'm not mistaken. So it was a tournament. It was the AFC tournament. My bad. So talking about having the J League players come in here for the futsal tournament, how do you think that's going to create a better impact? I mean, in your opinion.
Yeah, I think Malaysia has long-standing collaboration with Japan football, and obviously Japan, the country. I think it's very important for us, I mean, especially for my players, to always challenge themselves and play against the best players in Asia.
Yeah.
So we are fortunate that we have a J League team coming with quite a few national players, if I'm not mistaken. So it will only improve us.
Yeah.
Of course, we are the underdogs in the tournament, but that's where we want to be, because we want to keep developing and keep learning and keep progressing.
You did mention MPFL just now, but I'm looking at the quality of the players that are coming for the SAS International Cup. It's going to be competitive when you think about it. But of course, I'm sure lots of people out there also want to know what the format of the competition is going to be like. Is it going to be a round-robin competition? Is it going to be a grouping?
It's a knockout competition. So there are 2 semi-finals.
Right.
And then, of course, there's the final and then the third place match.
So how many teams in total?
4 teams in total. It's us, a team in the J League called Fuchu, a team called FC Nakai, which is like a YouTube team but with a lot of ex-J League players and ex-football players.
Wow.
And finally Chonburi, which is a household name for futsal fans in Malaysia and in Asia.
It's huge. Yeah. Chonburi also has a really good football team.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. Yeah.
So okay, talking about prizes, because I'm sure lots of people want to know what are the prizes that winner will win basically from the competition. Can you elaborate more, perhaps, Yohei, on the prizes with regards to the tournament for the very first time?
I think we have a trophy.
Yeah, trophy.
Some medals, and of course, I think some of the sponsors are giving some prizes, but we're still going to finalize that.
So it's not in the finalizing stages
not
yet.
yet.
Okay, let's talk about the tournament or the competition at this international level for the teams that are involved. Are you looking at this being more of an exhibition sort of concept, or is it something that's going to be really, really competitive, that the fans come out and and they pick a team and sort of like give their support?
Yeah, that's the plan. I mean, of course, it's a pre-season tournament,
right?
Not just for us, but for Chonburi and the Japanese team as well. But the idea is to build on this tournament,
right?
And we want to make it as competitive as we can be. Of course, it's pre-season, so of course you're going to try out maybe new signings, new formations, and we also have a new coach. So there's a lot of new things that we will probably try out for this tournament. But we want to build on this year and make it bigger and grander as we go along. The idea also would be to incorporate maybe a youth tournament next year before the senior tournament.
Fantastic.
So that will also add to development. On top of that, we also are planning on doing some coaching clinics in Pahang, because of course we're very fortunate to have a top team like Fuchu and FC Nakai and of course Chonburi.
Right.
So we want to, of course, contribute not only to the community with this showcase, but also in terms of development.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, so from there we'll try and build the scene. I
Wow.
guess.
So you've kind of got it all planned out as to how it's going to be for the next couple of years. But I'm kind of curious. You used to play. I mean, you still play. So based on your experience as a player, so what are you expecting as a player, and also when you organize a tournament of this magnitude? What are your expectations?
Yes, I really expect for this tournament just for full of the stadium and a lot of exciting for the game. And it's true that this tournament maybe player get a new experience and different culture, different futsal style, and maybe mindset, everything, and so many else.
Right. So last but not least, what are your expectations, and how do you go about making sure that people come and support?
Well, hopefully we got great support throughout the whole MPFL season.
Right.
I think we're very grateful that the Pahang fans are always very, very supportive, and I must thank my brother Tengku Muda and the Pahang FA for being so supportive of our futsal team.
Right.
With that being said, I know that we will probably on paper be the weakest team, but we have a very strong team, and we hope to give Fuchu and whoever we face in the tournament a good fight and hopefully get the win.
So it's really, really soon. It's between the 22nd to the 23rd. So I wish you guys all the best. Fortunately, we're running out of time. So I want to thank you so much, Yohei, and thank you so much, Tengku, for making the time to come down. And I wish you guys all the best and good luck. And hopefully this event will be the first of many more to come, and of course dengan harapan ia akan terus berjaya untuk tahun-tahun akan datang. Jangan lupa saksikan secara langsung yang akan kami bawakan secara langsung untuk anda di Astro Arena pada 22 dan 23 hari bulan Februari. Semuanya eksklusif 801 802 HG. Kalau nak perkembangan lebih terkini, anda boleh ke laman media sosial kami, ada dekat Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, semualah platform-platform yang kami sediakan untuk anda. Pada waktu yang sama, jangan lupa berinteraksi dengan kami, bagi komen, lihat video-video terbaru, paparan video terbaru yang menarik kami paparkan di YouTube Astro Arena. Alright, majalah sukan untuk Malaysia, kami akan kembali minggu hadapan. Inilah Forum, kita jumpa lagi. Bye-bye.